Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to Planet Explorers. When we last left off, I was going to start base building. In fact, I had just started digging, and if I spin around here and take a look at the large pillar of stone that would soon be my future home, we can cruise on over here and you can see this is where I was beginning the digging. Now, if you watched my last vlog episode, that actually had some footage of me starting this dig. So you can see I dug this in and I started to wind my way up here. But I'm going to kind of walk you through the rest of this as I have gone all the way through at this point. So anyway, we dug up here and I kind of switched back in this direction. Came up here and got some windows in here, and I'd like to say that these were all intentional, but there were some accidental pop-throughs there. Got some torches laying around here that were burning. You can hear some still going. But anyway, yeah, we get up to here. These windows, these can be seen from the front. And then we turn, moving away from that front, heading in this direction for quite a long run up to here. It's probably the longest straight stretch anyway. And this basically comes out the backside. Now, the stone columns that we're working with here to build the fort, there's actually two of them. There's a really tall one I'm kind of facing here, and then a slightly shorter one that I'm actually standing on top of right here. So anyway, this is where we've popped out, and we come out here to stand on the first pillar. So we've got the second pillar, the top of it's up there, and that's where we've got this tunnel dug in. Now, this one was a little harder to keep straight and flat, so it moves around a bit. But it's kind of cool. I think it gives it that like natural feel, like it was a natural cave in here or something. So we follow this up here, and we come out on top. We've got the sound of burning torches, but none of them seem to be burning. So anyway, yeah, this is it. This is us on top of what will soon be our fort. I'll probably level all of this off. Not down too far, maybe just down to where I'm standing here. So I'll kind of clip this part so we'll have a flat area, and then we'll build off of that. Maybe do some, tiers, kind of working our way down here. I'm not entirely sure just yet because we've got the base components, but I'm not really sure what size they are once they come out. I've got these quantities, they allow me to build things. I'm gonna have to look at those again because it's been a while, but we're gonna need a place to put those down. So I think that's kind of the next step, is flattening some of this out and then using some building material to make some platforms out here, and we'll kind of take it from there. Okay, we've got this pretty well leveled out, and I've got some stone here. Limestone, I should say. I was going to say, let me take a look at that. What is that? It is limestone. So we're going to use a bunch of this to create a ground layer up here. Now, if I do it here, it's going to actually raise it up quite a bit, and I accidentally dug some holes here and there. So if I place this in here and drag it, you'll see it kind of clip through, and I think that's what we'll do. Something like this. Let's see what this does. There we go. So we've got this texture up here, and I may go through and try to level some of this out. Not quite sure, but let's go to this hole here. Yeah, thought it'd be about the same level. Now I don't want to go out there too far. And we can do this here as well. Maybe I'll go this way. Something like that. Cool. So we've got a bit of a area here to work with. And again, I can lower this part down that I'm standing on. And I can do more of this, or I could just leave it this way and put walls up around this. That's entirely possible as well. Let's do a few up here. Something like this. Let's see. And we'll do it again right here, just to get an idea. So that gets the wall going. You can see it's kind of slanted in there a bit. I'm not sure what I can do about that, but anyway, I actually kind of like that idea. I think what we'll do is we'll keep this as the basic floor plan. I may try and fill some of this in, something like that. Try to level it out and maybe square this corner off a bit. I guess I could do this. Yeah, there we go. Then I'll go around and kind of do a wall, and I'll leave some openings, and of course you'll basically come up through the tunnel here, circle around, and I'll probably have the entryway be something like this, and probably have a door out over here, and then I'll do some tiered stuff where you'll basically take like 2 steps down, and this will be leveled out and actually come out here a bit, and then a couple steps down, things like that. But I do need some good flat space for whatever structures I need to put down. And of course, I could do that on the column that's below us. I think it's over here. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, there it is. It's right below us. Right down there. So I could flatten that out and put something down there as well. We'll see, but there's a lot of stuff we can do here. Let's see, if I want to bring that over to here, I think we'll try to lower this down a bit. This is going to go a little bit below, I think. Yeah, a lot below. Popped a hole in there, but I can't really help that. I'll try to lower this down a bit. Pop that guy. Boy, it doesn't want to drop. Everything but this spot I'm hitting. What are you doing? Well, I want you to lower down. Okay. Another big hole. So let's see. If we're talking about coming this way, let's see. Probably need to take this out. And this guy. Basically need to lower these points down a bit. I think it, come to think of it, it might be the limestone. Trying to kind of chop into that, one at a time, it doesn't move it as far. That's probably what's going on. Because normally one chop of this in the dirt, and that really takes a huge chunk out of it. Let's see here. You fill this into there. Yeah, it raises that back up. Okay, anyway, I think we can go ahead and we'll back out of here a bit, and we'll just carry this over to there. There we go. Gonna fill that in. And then, let's see, we do on a doorway, an entryway there, so I kind of need to account for that. Whoa, what are you doing here? Suppose this is what I'll be dealing with mostly up here. These guys flying around. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's see, if we want a doorway, we could have the doorway be here. So, something like this. And then carry that over. There we go. Drop a piece here to that corner. So this kind of gives you an idea of the room. Now I did say I was going to have a doorway over here, so I'll have to bust that out. I do want that. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. A pretty good start. Let's do that real quick. No? Okay, I thought that might raise it up, filling it in. That's okay. It's not a big deal if it's a little uneven. So I'm going to go ahead and build this up, build the walls up, probably leave some slots for windows, and then we'll think about the roof, because I'll probably want to do a different material for that. Maybe wood. Okay, we're a little farther along here. I accidentally did an edge over the door and thought, we'll just keep it the same, because otherwise... Well, it's easy enough to take out. We've got controls for that, as you can see on the right, but yeah, I don't know. It just seems kind of cool. We're going to go ahead and leave it. Maybe I'll do some kind of column off of here. I don't know. We could probably do something like this. So let's see. How would that work? Something here. Let's see. Something like, no, that's not what we want. I could individually stack this, I suppose. I think there's a way to do this, right? It says control drag, shift drag. There you go. Could do something like that. It's not bad. It's kind of cool. Alrighty, so we'll leave that, and maybe we'll do that on the other side. Now, the materials, though, come to think of it, were pretty low, so... I don't know, maybe that's not what we do. Or we could do the stone only up to a certain level. That might be kind of cool. Mix it up a little bit. Let's see. Is this the point here? I was trying to go up. Whoops, definitely lifted myself off the ground there. Let's see. Shift. No, that's not what I wanted from you. That's what I want. Okay, cool. And that leaves us with 178. So I think what we'll do is we'll go around maybe one more time one more level from 178. We'll see where that leaves us. And I'll just individually click over here. You can see I've got these little divots in here for windows. This is something I had done in a previous run with Fort Weem. Had a couple windows like this. Thought we would just kind of do that once again. Just click this. Get this over here. Okay, so just about there. It's going to be you, you, and you. So, we didn't use a whole lot there, 37 or so. That means we could go around here once or twice. We could go actually a couple more times around. But I think what we might do is I might frame the windows and do the rest in a different material. So what I mean by that is maybe go do something like this. And then maybe just kind of cover them up. Something like that. And then we can do a different material. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see, Shift Z, right? So we do that, carry this over with that key. One more time. Something like this. Okay, cool. And then, like I said, we can go in and fill with a different material. Maybe do a row of something else here. Yeah, but I think I like this overall. It looks kind of cool with the columns for the doors there. I don't know, it kind of works with the windows. I'm wishing I had more limestone now, but I do plan on leveling out some more things, so I may get to that. We may come out here, level this ground out. I'd end up with, well, probably end up with a lot more dirt than anything else. Let's actually take a look. What else do we have in here? So, okay, so we actually have a lot of marble, so maybe that's the thing to go to. And even more stone. Tons of stone. Probably could have started with this. But maybe stone's the way to go. Let's actually go ahead and try that real quick. Let's see. Let's see what a layer of that looks like. It looks like it's going to be maybe darker. Huh. That's actually kind of cool. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll go around with a layer. It looks like it's going to be 2 layers of this to get it up to that point, but I may even do one more beyond that, and then we can get to the roof. I'm not really sure how much wood we have. We have plenty of dirt here. Not a whole lot of wood, unfortunately. So I have to think about that. Now, when I did Fort Weem, actually, the wood I did... I kind of did support beams with it, and that may be what we need to do because we just don't have enough material. So that way we can incorporate wood without having to go gather a whole lot more of it. I may just run some support beams this way here. I guess this would be east to west across the top. So, yeah, we'll have to think about that. I think the stone definitely looks pretty cool, though. So we're going to go ahead and fill in the last layer here, and then maybe one more that just goes all the way around. Not really sure, but I'll go ahead and finish this up and then we'll get that figured out. Alrighty, we're making some progress here. So what I ended up doing was taking out the stone that I used in that layer, and then I took out the floor, and this whole chunk in the middle got me all that limestone back, and that helped me kind of fill in everything else. I decided I wanted to keep it consistent. So this is all limestone, the walls are. And then down here we have stone in the middle, and then I did marble as trim right around here, the kind of bluish stuff. So yeah, we're looking much more consistent. So now what I want to do is I want to take the wood, which we have down here, and kind of want to see what we can do with that. Now we've only got 76 of it, and like I said, I was thinking about running it as support beams. So I'm gonna have to think about that a second, because let's go ahead and we can kind of just place this anyway, just to get a quick idea. So we had 76, and we wanted to do something like that. Maybe one off the end here. Yes. if I can get out here. So something like that. So let's see, 16, that was what, 17? That took 17. So we could do a couple more of those. I think 3 more. So we could do 4 of those. So that's not bad. Just trying to think if that's the best way to do that. I'll have to run some other material maybe next to it. I suppose I could just leave only the support beams up there, not actually have a roof. Kind of feel like you have to have a roof, right? I mean, if you're up here and you've got this structure that's supposed to be kind of your sanctuary, I feel like you need to have a roof of sorts. So anyway, let's think about that. I did want to incorporate wood, but maybe we'll use the wood in some other way. I have to think about that some more. I thought I would just do that and be like, yes, I'm sold on it. It's awesome. But I'm not sold on it right now. The other thing too is this is what I did before. I did the wood like this before, so maybe we need to go ahead and try something different this time. Let's see, I can just do Alt and come across here. Get all of that wood back. And in that case, I kind of think we go stone, right? Because we have a lot of it. We have a lot of area to cover. So the next thing to decide is, do I do a flat roof or do I angle it in some way? I could angle part of it. That actually seems like it might be kind of cool. Maybe I do that. Oh, now I'm wishing that this doorway was centered. Actually, you know what? I can make that happen. I just have to delete all of this. I actually really do want this centered now that I think about it. Because I think what I'll do is I'll do an A-frame style ceiling right down the middle. Basically from here over to here, running north to south, the highest point being in the center and it's sloping down away from me. And then having the area over here and the area on this side actually have a flat ceiling. I don't know. It might look kind of weird. Well, in any event, I've already started taking this out. I think I'm going to try to center the door. I did take one out of here, and that pretty much centers it just by making it wider. I just need to now move this column over. Something like that. Yeah, and then we just take, that was limestone. Somewhere in here. And we just try to build this up, but not not too wide. What are you doing? I might have to get down to this level here and try to spin this around. Let's see. Let's spin this around a bit. Maybe it's because there's a big hole there now. Good one, Weem. Good one. So let's see. Okay, that's perhaps the problem. There we go. Something like that. Oh no. Let's see. Alt from here. Cool. And then finally we try to cover this. Now let's see. It is flush. Yes, it's flush with the top. So we basically need to drag this to here. And this is probably going to knock me off of here. Nope. Cool, so we've got a wide door here. We do need to fill this area in. Let's see, I'm gonna go here. Cool, alrighty. And I may do some stone kind of right here. Make this almost like a little balcony before it drops down. I'm not really sure. We could also make steps. Actually, that's what we could use the wood for. Interesting. You can actually craft steps, and I could do those, use them coming down here. That's an interesting idea. Anyway, I'm going to get the roof started, but let's check this out. We're going to pan out here a bit and just kind of roam around this thing. This is pretty cool looking. I do like this. I think once we get a roof on here and get this thing completed, it will be pretty sweet. Okay, so here's what I ended up doing. I decided I would make a little frame inside the structure. So this is made out of wood, and I used what I could to get it all as high as I could, And yeah, we got one piece left. Now I've got some limestone left. I'm kind of thinking that I will use it in some way here. And I don't know, maybe make, let's do this. I think what we'll do is we'll pop one more on here like this, just right on top of the wood, almost like it is kind of supporting it. Actually, yeah, I like that. And I'm going to do like this as well, if that makes sense, kind of pointing towards each other. So this will kind of give it that look like it's a support inside. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a roof basically flat across the top of that, and then maybe angle it down. I'm not entirely sure exactly how this is going to work, but let's see. If I go to the stone here, we've now switched to the stone. I can come up here. Let's see here. How do we do this? Something like this. Something like that for now. Okay. So there we've got a kind of a flat top sitting on there, and I may carry this out a bit. What I mean is carry it over. So something like, actually I could do it this way, right? Oh, look at that. Okay, so that gives it an overhang, except on this side. Okay. I'm all over the place right now. Okay, let's see. I gotta go. Let's see. We back this up here, from here to there, and that should do it. Cool. Now I just have to decide what to do from here. It was all great and well until this point. So, yeah, I think the idea is to carry this down. I don't know how easy that's gonna. Can I just go down to this? No. I can with the shift though, right? Okay, I mean, just need to undo that. Shift Z. Let's try here with shift. Huh, maybe it's the angle I'm at. Maybe. I'm gonna back this out here. Let's see, that is, yes. Let's try it from this side. Let's hold Z. Okay, that's doing a little bit more of what I want, but I don't know why it's wrapping around over there. Really bizarre. Let's actually just see what this does. I don't want to carry this all the way down. Something like that. Okay. Well, I think... let's see. That went to there. So I think if I do from here over to here, just one single layer. Come on. Here, control. Oh, it keeps letting go. It's really weird. That is not what I want. Here. Control. Let me just let go of it there and see. Okay. Yes. I want more of that. Cool. So basically, I just have to kind of carefully go around here. But I think you get an idea for what I'm going for. Something like that. And we'll just kind of keep angling it down. And then I may drop it straight down at some point, not kind of carry this angle. This angle would kind of shoot over the wall a bit, which isn't a bad thing. It's not even abnormal to have those eaves essentially hanging over the side. I'm just not sure if it's a style I kind of want to go for here. So get a little harder to see here at night. And let's take this piece out. I think this is an extra, right? Sort of. Yes. Cool. Yeah, I think I like the look of that. And I think we're kind of seeing that I didn't get this quite centered. I think the wood frame needed to come out one more. The slope here is one away from touching the wall. This one's pretty much... No, I guess it is right. Didn't quite look right to me. And this side actually looks pretty good as well. Okay, so I'm going to continue this around, and then we'll bring the sun up and see what it looks like in the light of day. Well, this is where we're at. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and pan you around here to get a better view. I'm going to back up here, get a little bit more, little bit more airbound here. So anyway, we're going to spin around this thing, and you can see we've got the entrance. This is the tunnel entrance, and you would kind of loop around and enter into the building there. And of course we got the windows. You can see through to the wood inside there. Windows again on this side. And yeah, I basically brought the roof down to where it touched these the columns out here, and I did stone right up. I kind of continued those up. I just thought that was kind of a cool look and help them stand out a little bit more. I then popped a hole in the ceiling and used limestone to make these 4 columns, and then did a stone kind of slab over the top. It looked a little too plain, just being flat on top. So I think that works out pretty well. So let's go ahead and run inside of this thing. I'll actually just kind of zoom all the way in here. So yeah, this is kind of how it's looking walking in. Now I don't really have any support for the ceiling other than the wood frame. It's not like it connects to the building, and it is kind of open right here. It's just kind of a gap, but I don't really mind that, right? It's really not that big a deal. It looks, I don't know, it looks kind of cool. And maybe I'll fill that in. Maybe I'll bring the limestone all the way up at some point, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. So anyway, yeah, this is the view from inside. I think it's looking pretty cool. We may actually put a bed down permanently in here rather than carrying it around all the time. I actually think I have a few of them, so that's fine. We'll probably always carry one around, but we can leave one here and make some other furniture, table, chairs, things like that. Make it a little bit more homey. But yeah, I think it came out pretty good. I do like this location. This is a pretty sweet spot, highly elevated. Got the awesome view, of course. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. We have much more to do. Like I said, I'm gonna level out some of the other areas up here, and we'll get this looking pretty sweet. But for now, I think this will bring this phase to a close. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.